Man, here we go again with another one. YouTube. What's good, everybody? Welcome. It is your boy, Rail, here with another one for you, man. And joining me, of course, is the only man that I know who was kind enough to retape PJ Tucker's ankles after that crossover by Luka. And that's my co-host King, man. We like to thank you guys for rocking with us for a brand spanking new edition of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
King, what's good, man?
Nothing much, brother. How are you? How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh man, my Valentine's Day was great, man. I just hate that it was over, man. We had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Birthday slash Valentine's was pretty good.
Well, let's
But
call them up. Let's call up these MFFLs. Let's call them.
let's go ahead and call them, man. Listen, everybody, like I said, just like to welcome y'all to a brand spanking new edition of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Sun Sports YouTube channel. If you're new to this show, man, we got to go ahead and let y'all know how this works. We usually give you our overall rundown of the game. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. Then we give out the game ball no matter the wins or the losses. And the most important part of the show belongs to you guys. We take your questions and your comments at the end of the show. We'll post them throughout the show, but we will address them at the end of the show. Now, King, are you ready, man? Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get
All
into
right,
it.
man. Let's go ahead and get into it. What was the score? Let's see. What? 107-99. The Mavericks hold the Heat to under 100 points. That's all we care about, King. That's all we care about.
All the
That's
time.
definitely all we care about. Let's go ahead and look at the top performers without not no surprise here. Of course, it was Luka and Jimmy Butler. Luka having 21, 10, and 6. Jimmy with his 29, 10, and 3. Jimmy did his thing in the second half, man. It was a
Yeah.
pretty good game for him. And of course, let's get into these field goal percentage of Dallas. The two keys we always like, King, 41% from the field, 25% from three. The Heat being one of the top 5 3-point shooting teams in the league, for you to hold them under 25%, got to give it to them. And for Dallas to shoot 43% from three, that's a testament right there to how good this team played tonight. All right, King, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Give us your overall reaction of the game tonight.
Defense, defense, and more defense.
Was
Mavericks
defense
got
played
back.
today?
Mavericks got back to playing defense tonight.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I didn't know they played defense tonight.
it was a awesome game. Wasn't one of those ridiculous, numbers games from Luka Doncic. They actually trapped him hard. Miami's another team that actually plays Luka pretty well. I think he may have one of his lowest averages against any team against Miami. It's a good game to see. Other guys stepped up. A bunch of guys actually. I'm gonna get to them when we get to our positives in our game ball. But I just felt like defense and Jason Kidd's adjustments, the normal of the year so far. What the Mavericks do. New players showed out as well, did their thing. I got one negative about the new player, but it's not really a negative per se. It's just I want him to do more than what he was looking to try to do that first game. But all in all, man, everybody did their thing. I was another game proud of the game. Maxi Kleber was just a machine out there, and Dodo. Everyone else, man. Luka got his one block. You didn't say that in the stats, but definitely give him his one block. And we held the guys in check. That whole scoring bunch, 3-point shooting team, handled their business, held them in check. And like I said, defense, defense, defense. That was the motto of this game.
Yeah, man. Like you said, kind of echo what you were talking about, man. The new guys, they look like they're gonna be a nice little fit, man, with this team.
Yes,
Give them a few more games under their belt, man. And I think they're gonna be on and running.
yes.
Like I said, the defense, man, the defense turned it around in the second half, especially after that second quarter. It was like, oh, here we go. I feel like it's gonna be one of those games where Miami was gonna kind of pull off, and that was all she wrote. So a lot of times we've seen Dallas do this, man, to where like if they don't look good in the first half, and then all of a sudden the second half just turn it on. So that was a positive for them. Of course, Luka being patient tonight,
Mhm.
being extremely patient, seeing that he couldn't dominate them the same way he did the Clippers, because Miami is a very, very, very good defensive team. I believe they might be the top 5. I
I,
forgot where they said
I
they're
believe they're in
ranked.
the top 5 too. Yes.
Yeah, the top 5. But having Bam and guys like that, and Jimmy Butler and TJ PJ Tucker, guys like that on the perimeter, Bam in the middle, man. Hey, even Duncan Robinson was moving his feet out there, man. I was real surprised. So, yeah, man, they're a pretty good defensive team, man. They did what they did. Luka took what the defense was giving him. Like I said, he didn't have to go out there and score 40-some points like he did the last few games. You know what I'm saying? But he went out there and he dominated in a different way, which was getting his people set up. A lot of hockey assists, a lot of ball movement. This is an all around team win tonight, man. I just got to give the team their props, man. You got anything else you want to add?
No, it was a simple one. Mavericks just went out there and played good team basketball. It was a good team basketball game.
All right, man. Speaking of good team basketball, man, what are them positives, man? Get on into them positives.
I know we usually start with Luka with the positives, but today, no, I'm going Maxi Kleber. Maxi had a career high, I believe, at the free throw line today. Gave us 5 blocks on the defensive side. I felt like I know Jimmy got off a little bit in the fourth quarter there in the second half, but when Maxi was on him, Maxi was on anybody. I felt like he was out there giving it his all and making people work for all the buckets they could. He made us feel like we didn't need a rim protector today. He was the rim protector. So I guess with the smaller lineup and Bam not being as tall as some other centers, it actually benefited Maxi being out there playing the 5. I thought Bertans, oh man, we might have another sniper. We may have another sniper on this team. I remember we talked about KP not being missed. Man, between these two guys, they will give you what KP could give you and more. May not get the blocks. KP may give you that 1.5, but we got a playmaker out there with Spencer. I'll get to him as well. You know, giving us assists and all. I felt like Spencer just came out there and really didn't want to do too much. I was going to save it for my negative, but it's not really negative. He went out there and gave us some playmaking assists. I think 2 buckets maybe. He missed a 3 in the corner, air ball one, but I felt like he didn't really want to go out there and do too much as far as showing his game. I feel like he kept trying to assist. You feel me? Like every time the ball hit his hands, he was trying to get it to the next person to get him in the rhythm and not trying to mess the rhythm up as far as the team. And I think that'll come. It'll be a game pretty soon probably where he's out there giving us buckets when he needs to. He gave us one off the dribble as far as a cross up to the dribble, has he move at the rim and all. So I'm like, yeah, there are moves that Tim Hardaway just can't do. So I just thought in general, Dodo gave us quality minutes. JB's just JB. And Luka gave you, like you said, just consistent. Just took exactly what the defense was giving to him. They allowed him to get his 21 points tonight. I believe he got over 10 rebounds again or something like that. Double, and then got 6 assists. So, another quiet Luka night. That's another MVP performance. It just is what it is, man. And eventually he's in there. I think he's at a quiet 27 points a game now for the season. So watch out for Luka, man. It's not over.
Hey, man, we had a Sterling Brown sighting tonight.
We did. Sterling Brown.
Were you surprised?
I was surprised. I was like, wow. I looked out there for a second. I was like, number 0. So, Sterling Brown.
Yeah. I was like, oh, who's that? I thought that was what's the boy name? Not Burton. What's the boy name? Spencer Dinwiddie, because he kind of had the same kind of haircut a little bit. Yeah. But Sterling's a little bit thicker though than Dinwiddie. So I was thinking like, okay. Then I saw like I said, the 0. Like, oh, okay, that's that boy Sterling back. I know King is excited about that. No, that's just fair. But yeah, now let's see. Positives, man. Like you said, I like what I saw from the new guys. Like I said, that wouldn't expect them to come in here and drop 150 in one game. I know you talked about how you wish Spencer had did more. I think he did okay. Kind of get a feel, kind of see how the team operates. He got 5 nice assists today, which show you that he is able to set guys up and get guys going. He could score whenever he wants, but I think he was just trying his best to, kind of get a feel of his team. Bertrand, all he does is shoot, and he did that today. We talked about that in the last video when we said that with them trading for KP for these guys, we already knew that Bertans was gonna come in here and just be a flamethrower. That's for his career. He was shooting anywhere from the mid 40s to the low 40s to the high
40s,
low 40s
to the
mid 40s. Thank you. That's what I was trying to get at. But yeah, it felt like he was shooting high 40s where he was hitting out there.
Yeah, let me not interrupt you real quick, but I do want to interrupt you. I'm sorry. This Bertans shot or scored today more points than he scored in the last month playing with the Wizards.
Yes. Yes. Now let me ask you a question. Did you feel nervous of him shooting any of those threes like you did, KP?
No, I
That's
wanted
what I'm
him to
talking
shoot the
about.
three,
Isn't
and
that what we were talking about last video?
yes,
We
I
talked
wanted
about
Bryce
this.
to shoot the three. Yeah, it was a
Listen,
couple of ones, especially in the corner where they were just wet.
yeah, and he could do it like a little hezzy and pull up. That's
Yep.
what I like because he learned a lot of that too. See, that's what I'm saying. Like we talked about this in the last video. These guys are gonna add a different dimension to this team that a lot of other guys can't.
Mhm.
Like we already said, Spencer's a guy that can create his own shot, can put it on the floor. He either can score or facilitate. Because I know you heard during the game they talked about they were going to probably use him as a big guard now, as
Mhm.
like another ball handler, like a Jalen or a Luka. Which I'm cool with that. You
Yeah.
see that it's working with Luka. Let this man have the ball in his hand, man. Let him operate the same way that they do with Jalen Brunson and Luka. And then of course Bertans, man, coming out here, he's just a flamethrower, man. You telling me you give Luka another shooter of that caliber?
And another
He ain't
playmaker.
had a shoot like that since Seth. And we saw how that turned out.
Yep.
You give him that, and what's your boy name? The sniper. You give him both those type of shooter. Man, listen, bro. Oh my god. Look, man. I'm excited to see what this team's gonna do. I don't want everybody to panic like, oh, Spencer didn't come out here and drop 30 in the first game. He was kind of. I feel like he was just trying to feel his way around, man. That's cool.
I agree. Mhm.
Like we didn't really need him to go out tonight, man. He did exactly what he should have did tonight. You got your little spurt of points, and you facilitated and got other people involved, and it led to a win, which is all we care about. He'll eventually get his feet wet, man, and start going out there and looking like the Spencer Dinwiddie that we know. But tonight, he played okay. Bert, like I said, he is more of a guy that's in the caliber of like a Luka style type player as far as him being a creator and facilitating all that stuff. Bertans has one job. You just go out there and shoot. So for him, it's just like that's why he had more points because that's your job is just to shoot. You don't got to think. You don't got to go out there and set nobody up. All that stuff. Just shoot. And so
Yes.
that's what he did tonight, man. He had 12 points tonight, which is a huge positive. Got to think of any other positives?
Spencer to me is an upgraded DeLon Wright, like what we wanted kind of, and DeLon Wright to be a kind of all around type performer, and I feel like he's a way better scorer than that. So, as I said, I just want people to know what we may have going on here with the Mavs. It's okay. We didn't want to think J. Kidd was good when he first started. We don't want to believe that Nico Harrison, is going to be good at his job. So
Hey, and I think your boys from Locked On Mavs are finally giving Kid his respect, man.
they finally giving them respect. I saw that episode.
Yeah, yeah. Listen. I still don't hear Kid's name in the coaching of the year candidacy. That needs to change. We might need to start throwing that narrative out a little bit more, man. Which, like I said, I don't understand. Luca finally got a player of the week, which is confusing to me. And then Kid's name is still not being thrown out there. Like I said, it's like it seems like with anything with the Mavericks, people hold on to negative narratives for some reason. No matter how good somebody's doing or how good somebody's coaching or playing or whatever, they constantly hold on to these negative narratives, man. And it's just very frustrating to me because these people deserve for their goals and their accomplishments to be highlighted, man. And they're not
Agreed.
doing that with these two players or these two people, I should say, with Luca and with Jason
Yeah.
Kidd, man. It's hardening a little bit, but that's cool. Keep that same energy when they start winning games, bro. Like don't come here like what Dallas? No. You was looking over here at this other team over here. Keep that energy over there. We good over here. We don't need that. But yeah, I think it's
J
gonna happen.
Kid, just when J Kid wins that first round series, man, it's gonna change.
Man, if Jason Kidd win the first round series, man, I don't even know what to say, bro. All right, man. You know how this go, King. Whenever there's positives, you gotta have a negative, man. Go ahead and get into that negative you were talking about.
It was basically the Spencer Dinwiddie thing. Like you said, people were going to jump on him. I felt like it was nitpicking because he just felt the game out today. I don't think he went as aggressive as he could have been. I'd have liked to see him be more aggressive. I feel like it's coming. It wasn't like he can't do it or anything like that. Like I said, he had one move where he gave his little hezzy dribble and then or his little sides up dribble and then went to the rim, got under with the pump, and then put it up. I think it's coming. I wanted to see more, but it's okay. Let it come with time. Other than that, free throws, main
Yeah,
thing.
yes.
Negative, them free throws, man. I hate it. I hate the free like wide open threes and missed free throws because they're just easy. This will be the easiest shots other than at the
Them
rim.
two things.
So we just missed them so much, and it makes me so mad. But other than that, really no negatives, man. Everybody else played the game the way it's supposed to be. I feel like Josh Green. I didn't really talk about him in the positives.
Oh yeah, Josh Green did real good,
Yeah,
man.
my man Josh Green was out there showing me why. I tell you, he's one move away from being like a big time dude on this team. Um,
A consistent offensive game away.
Yep, something on the offense away from being somebody I really would think gonna be somebody serious. That guy's a passer. That guy's a playmaker. Like Josh Green, sometimes it's to a fault. Like I'm like, man, come on, just go try to score. But he makes some passes where it's like, wow, Josh, like, but yeah, man. No, this a negative time. That was it basically. No, nothing else really negative. It was good to see everybody playing. Like you said, Sterling Brown. I heard we had 5 people injured right now. It's like that's not good to hear. But
Yeah, that Reggie one, man, that kind of I was like, dang it. Especially against a team like this where you got those guys like a Jimmy Butler, you need as many defensive wings to throw on that guy. You saw tonight that yeah, we ended up winning, man, but you really needed him tonight, man. Like
yeah,
that was
it would have been great to have him out there, but it shows we have a great squad, man. I keep saying this team is deep.
that's
It
because they added two more weapons to this
Two more
team, man.
weapons, and this team is deep, man. I keep telling you guys since the beginning of the season, the team is tremendously deep. Um, and that's another positive about it. Like we just beat Miami. We just beat the number one team in the East. Like
Yep.
they're the number one
And
team in the East.
at their home. At their home.
Yeah, at their home. They're the number one team in the East, and we held them under 100 points. Like this is another statement win. I know we're sitting here being like kind of nonchalant about it, but it's what you expect to see from the Mavs now. Like this is what they can do consistently all the time. So it is what it is, man. Like I've said this maybe a few weeks ago. I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm We're gonna have our roller coaster ride. We're gonna have some games we lose where it's like, man, it's a head scratcher. But I've seen enough in this team now to see they're ready to compete, and I'm ready to see them compete against the boys against a 7 game series. So let's do it.
Man, the only negative I really have is something we've been harping on over the last maybe 24 days, I guess. Oh, not to say 24 days. Last few days, last few games. The size.
Yeah,
The size, man. They had a guy who was a third string center they were trying to use the same way as Zubox, man, from the Clippers. And like I said, those teams, they see that Dallas is small in the middle, man, which is going to put a whole lot more pressure on your perimeter guys, which you saw at one point the fouls start going up for us, man, because we have to be a little bit more aggressive on the perimeter to try to keep people out the paint because we don't have
yep,
a guy in the paint that's going to man it. And so, because especially when you had guys like Maxey who's supposed to be in the paint, but he's guarding, Jimmy Butler who's on the perimeter.
yeah,
And so that makes it a little harder, man. So, oh my God. We need to do something, man. We need to do something. We can talk about the buyout market here in a minute, but we need to do something with that big man. Like we said, I think one of the guys who wrote into the show brought up the fact of Robin Lopez. I think Robin Lopez is a very efficient guy in the paint, a very intelligent player in the paint. He's not flashy, but he does exactly what you need him to do. And with
yeah,
that type of size, man, you can use that against these guys like that third string center. I can't even think of the guy's name, number 77.
yeah. Hurt strong or something like that.
Yeah, something like that or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That way you don't have to worry about that being because like I said, the perimeter is good. We just need that one guy back there that's gonna
We're
kind of just not
one piece away.
necessarily you're not the Kimby Mutombo or nothing, bro. But just kind of a competent guy back there in the back. Just until we get to the off season, we can finally sign somebody.
We're one piece away, bro. We remember you had all those holes at the beginning of the season that you were
Mm-hmm.
worried about. We're one piece away now, bro. One piece. I really feel that we're one piece. I think Robin Lopez, you just said, would be a big piece, a pickup for us to grab. I think if you pick
Now,
him up,
did he actually get bought out though?
I don't know. I'm just saying if he did, and we are talking facts based off of this. Shout out to Pavel. Then I think we should grab him and use him basically as Boban, meaning sporadically whenever he is needed. So if it's a team with a bigger center playing out there, play Robin Lopez. You know, you need minutes against whatever or whomever. But if it's a team playing smaller ball, you start Maxi or whatever at the center or Dwight Powell. Um, I think it'll work. I think like I said, we one piece away for a matchup where we wouldn't have, because that's a matchup problem. We already see that happening. If we get in a series with a guy that's any big guy that has any type of skill, it's gonna be trouble, and that big guy's gonna show off. So, like I said, we're that one piece away. I feel like.
Man, the kid not like Boban that much that he just don't play him at all.
I still don't even think Boban should have played in this game. I think Bam would have destroyed Boban.
No. I mean, not. I'm just saying
Oh,
in
you're just
general.
saying in
Like
general.
yeah, like the Clipper game. Like you played him twice, man, and you see how Zubac's down there. You know what I'm saying, looking like Bill Walton down there, bro. It's like we need
Yeah.
some type of body to put on this guy, and Boban's a competent center. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you go in there and play him 25, 30 minutes like they did in the playoffs, but you want to have some kind of a big body to make them second guess throwing that dude or throwing the ball down to that guy. I feel a whole lot better with Boban guarding Zubac than I do with Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber. Those guys are more. I mean, we already know that Powell's an undersized center, and Kleber's more of a perimeter oriented defensive wing, big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he lets
Yeah.
a guy who put the ball on the floor, like a Jimmy, like see with Jimmy Butler or like he did with Kawhi or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm just like, it just makes me nervous, man, that this is gonna come back and bite us when in the most, you know what I'm saying, opportune time, bro. Like when you put these type of guys on a bigger guy, it's like just makes me nervous sometimes. So like I said, it you having to overwork your perimeter guys on the defensive end, man. And when they get overworked, they start getting tired. Then you start doing meaningless fouls, and that
Mhm.
stuff starts adding up. Like, yeah, we won tonight, you know what I'm saying? But how many games can you do this? Because remember, came back and bite us in the last game. They didn't take Zubaz off the floor in that last game against the Clippers,
Nope.
and we were undersized. So I don't know. I'm just nervous, man. Hopefully, like I said, we from what we heard from Nico, he said that they're done, right now with the team or whatever. Hopefully, I'm hoping that he can kind of sit there and say, you know what, let's just look at the buyer's market and let's see if there's a big man, a serviceable big man that we can bring in. That's what I'm hoping.
I agree. I agree.
All right, man. Let's get into the buyer's market, man. Of course, the one I want to ask you because of the comment I just said that Nico had with the whole we're pretty much done with it with the team right now. Do you still think we're getting Goran Dragic?
Um, I wonder if Goran Dragic was in Miami today. I feel like they may be the teams that he decides to go to. The two teams that were
So
playing tonight.
supposedly, man, they say he's been working out in Miami.
Yes. So if he is in Miami, then yep, he's probably talking to both teams today, as far as he's going to decide which team he's going to play for.
Now Goran has been adamant about playing with Luka towards the end of his career. Now, well, let me put it like this: I guess it's not going to be on him per se. It's going to be on the Mavericks because they're going to have to cut somebody to make that space to get Goran on the team. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's not. I think Goran is going to be cool with playing with the Mavericks, but I don't know if he'll have the space and the opportunity here on the team. You know what I mean? Because now with Spencer, and I really feel like Kid and them going to want to give Spencer a little bit more responsibility with that second unit. Listen, if tonight kind of gave me the confidence that the second unit is going to be okay, especially with the way Bertans came in and shot today. And like I said, Spencer's going to get his touches and get his feel and all that stuff. He's not going to play up this every game. I really feel like he's just kind of getting his feel, kind of roll up and down the court, kind of see how the team runs and everything, the way they operate. Because we're a little bit more of a. I know it's kind of hard to believe with Luka being, Luka, but we're more of a flow ball moving type of offense under Jason Kidd compared to how it was with Rick Carlisle. So he's probably trying to get used to that. Because I feel like in Washington it was a little bit more like, okay, you operate, now I operate. It was kind of like a back and forth between him and Bradley Beal. And so with this, it's a little bit more of a flow. Like you saw the ball was moving out there tonight, which is one of the reasons why Dallas won the game today. So I would love to see Goran on the team, and that means you would tell me you would have Goran, Spencer, and Bertans coming off the bench. That's a nice little three piece coming off the bench, man. That'll give you a huge boost on your offense coming off the bench. But what you think, man?
It's up to Luka Doncic. You know, if Luka says he wants Goran Dragic, the Mavericks are getting Goran Dragic. It's basically up to our star player. If Goran Dragic is on the team, then I think Luka told them, yeah, he wants him on the team. If Goran Dragic isn't on the team, then Luka has no say in what the GM or what the management does. He doesn't want to say anything about it. So you'll find out basically if Goran Dragic becomes on the team or not.
If you had to call it, if I If you had some money in your pocket right now, you was head down to Vegas, man.
I'm putting money on
All right.
yes. Yes.
Okay. How much of a percentage?
I'm about maybe 65%.
Cause maybe it's the naive Maverick fan in me, man. But I know I'm hearing a lot of people saying like it might not happen. And then of course, no, Nico made that comment at the conference. I'm just like, I still feel like Dallas is gonna get him.
Yeah, why are they still saying it? If Nico has already said we're not going for anybody in the buyer's market, why are there still videos and reporters and all that still talking about the Mavericks possibly getting Goran Dragic?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just curious because that'll boost our bench up big time. Can you imagine Goran and Spencer
Our guard
in the
lineup is
backcourt?
going to be our guard lineup is going to be stupid
And
if
then
we get
Goran can
Goran
be
Dragic.
that veteran presence that we've been lacking the last like 3 years.
Yeah,
So,
I'm down.
and you don't,
I want
and
it to happen.
he don't have to play a lot of minutes either.
He already knows how to play with Luka, and like I said, Luka can play off ball with Goran Dragic. So they have a connection already of playing together years on a national team and all. So I'm telling you, I'm all for it, man. I think it's going to bring out the best, not even just in Luka and all, but in Goran Dragic as well. Like we're going to get the best version of him at this age we can get.
Yeah, that's what you want to see, man. You want to see that Goran, how he looking with
Luka
Luca. Yeah, we
connection.
all do. We all do. It's all good. All right, man. It's that time of the show, man. Who you giving the game ball to anoint?
Call him. It's the Maxi Cleaver game, man. This is
I mean, I'm
Maxi.
glad you called him this time, man. Cause last time you texted him, man, when he ain't score no points.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
texting
don't
him and
text him,
he
man.
wasn't
Yeah,
trying
don't
to
text. You gotta
respond.
call him, man. You gotta call
Straight
him.
up, man. But yeah, this is the
Uh,
Maxi Cleaver game, man.
since you give it to Maxi, I'm gonna highlight another player who did good today. I'm gonna give it to Bertans, man.
Okay.
The
I like
dude, the
that.
dude came out. Let's look at his stats here real quick, man. Let me see. So I won't get it. So I won't get it wrong. He played 13 minutes and got you 12 points. He got you 3 rebounds and 1 assist. But let's see what he looked like from the field. He's 50% from the field. 1 of 1 on the free throw line, which that's another thing too. He's a good three free throw shooter,
Yep.
and he shot 42% from three tonight,
Uh-huh.
3 for 7. Then
We
we
got
said
enough. We got
that
enough.
he's a low to mid 40s 3 point shooter. And the way he catches it, man, he's one of those guys. He's gonna cause so much space for Luka, man, because you have to respect his jump shot, and that's gonna open that lane up for Luka, man. Like I said, just give us a couple games, man, where everybody's getting acclimated, everybody's getting used to each other, and all that stuff, man. And I'm telling you, man, this team gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. The only thing that I'm nervous about is the big man position. That's it.
That's
Other
fine.
than that, I think now they got some people that can really help in the two weakest positions that we had, which was shooting and just ball handling and scoring in general. Like I said, Spencer can score at a near elite level. He's not an elite level, but a near elite level. Like I said, one year he was almost an all star, so he's capable of carrying a team, man. So that's what kind of what we needed for Luka, man. Just having that one guy, man, that can just go out there and you don't need Luka to set you up. He can go out there and get it for himself and help other people get it.
Yep. I agree.
All right, man. Let's see what else we got here, man. Okay, I guess you ready now, man. You ready for the most important part of the game day, man, of
Let's
the
do it.
show?
You already know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. It is your time of the show. The questions and the comments portion of the We Talk Math show. The Glow Gang out there, guys. I see he's very active today, man. I guess a lot of people are excited about this win. King, let's go ahead and get into it, man. We're gonna probably
Let's
have a
do
long one again tonight. Scroll all the way back up, and let's get into it, man. Queen says hashtag Glow Gang. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
GG's,
Glow
babe.
Gang.
GG's.
Yes, sir. Live, what's good, man? He said my man Bertrand showed up, but gotta say his defense is ass cheeks. He need
Yeah.
time adjusting. He didn't play much this year, but so far, props to him. Yeah. It looks like they played more of a zone too, man, when he was in the game. Because he's not a great on-ball defender. It really had a lot to do with them not lack of big man, like I said. Um, you had Bam in the paint, of course, and then they had the dude who's like the third center because their backup center is not playing today. So they just needed some size, or they had to combat the size by playing the zone tonight. What you think?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, Real. I think the Miami's a small team with a lot of guys that can make moves off the dribble, basically at every position. So it was a game where the defense, it wasn't great for him to play defense. It'll be better on games where it's a guy you can hide him on. He's now the Luka as far as hiding him on a guy when he's out there on the court, basically. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just think Bertans did his thing. I don't have a problem. I knew he wasn't going to be a great defender, but KP isn't a great on-ball defender. Guys would have went past him the same way tonight. It made him look foolish. So
Them knees is
tell
out
me
of
what
there.
tell me what I'm losing. That's what I be wanting to say.
Exactly. Amount says Cleveland driving the basketball. What? Cleveland game ball. Yeah, man. That boy King gave him the game ball. We had to call him today, man. Cleveland out there looking. He had to make up for that last game. He scored 0 points. All right, man. VIP was good, man. He said hello, nice win. It's 6:15 a.m. Dang. Greetings from Slovenia.
Yeah, from
Greetings
what
to
is it,
you, man.
Ljubljana, I believe how it is. I want to get over there at some point. VIP. I might have to talk to you, man. Eventually, I get over there.
Man, I'm not big on flying, man. That'd be a little too much for me. You gotta send me pictures. VIP, send me pictures.
I'm fine
All
once
right,
you get settled in the air.
VIP says Philly, Boston. Yes, sir. I just saw that, man. Man.
I
I
told
don't-
y'all about Philadelphia. Y'all gonna believe it eventually. I'm
hey,
telling y'all, Philly
and
done
I'm
hurt
kind
this
of
great team.
not to hate on I like Embiid, man, but it's kind of fitting, man, for James Harden, man. I just the way he been doing stuff, man, it just got a lot of people living a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, man. The way he handles himself, the way he been jumping ship and packing his bags, and
I mean, Luka is not over for him to get MVP. It's not.
might be right.
It's
All right,
not.
bro, lost it. Welcome back, Maxie. Yeah, man, I feel like Maxie been out for a while, man. He came back in big fashion today, man.
Yep. Just saying that to my wife as well. Like Maxie been off the past few games, and then he went off.
Yeah, like I said, you finally called him, bro. You don't text him.
Yeah.
Don't, matter of fact, you paged him to what you did. You paged him.
I
You
don't
gotta
think that
call him.
page. I don't think he even got
Yeah,
that page anymore, man.
yeah. All right, Papa said, "What's up, guys? Getting the W against the one seed in the East, not too bad. Luca had low energy to me, but they did a good job double teaming him,
I I agree,
triple
Pebble.
team trapping him. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it was that he lacked the energy. He's like he just took what the defense gave him. He didn't
I,
force it, and he set everybody else up nice, man, with the assist and the hockey assist. He only had 6 assists tonight, so he had a lot of hockey assists tonight.
I felt like he had low energy. I felt like he was tired. I felt like the two Clippers games tired him out a little bit.
That could be.
On
That could be.
defense, it was sometimes when he was like running on defense and guys were open, and he was like somebody would do a little small pick to stop him, and he would stop and not like try to fight through it and all. So I was like, maybe he's a little tired. Not I mean, the guy put up 96 points in the past two games. I would expect him to be a little tired. So I mean, he did what he had to do to win the game, though. So the great ones figure out how to do it and what to do out there, what you're able to do. And Luka did what he
Yeah.
did. Like I said, I had no problem. He did all he had to do, took what the defense gave to him, and they got the W. So
And not only that, Luca said after he scored that 51 points that when they interviewed him, he said, "Yeah, I'm tired." He said that. Dude was mad. Like, you scored 51 points. Look, you play a game with 21, you tired. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine him having scored 51 against some of the best players in the world.
yeah, and then against the Clippers the second time, he had just dropped 23 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. All right, man. Pavel said, "What did you guys think when they had Dinwiddie, Brunson, and Luca on the floor at the same time? Interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. When Brunson came back in, I think he's coming in for Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to have all three of them on the court. Like I told you before, Dinwiddie is 6'5". He can play the three.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. You had three of the big ball handlers on our team. You know what I'm saying? Dominant ball handlers on our team all out there at once. I think kids are trying to play around with this lineup, man. Just see what he got, man. Just see what kind of lineups work well together.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Dinwiddie out there with Luka. He kind of, like I said, kind of paced himself a little bit. Was kind of standing in corners a lot, which is understandable because a lot of people stand in corners when Luka's out there. But like I said, don't expect this to be Dinwiddie for the rest of the season, y'all. I'm telling you, Dinwiddie is going to come around. Just let him get a feel of the team, kind of see where he fits in with this team. This is something completely different from anything that he's dealt with in his career. Let's just give it time, y'all. Let's give it time. I think he's gonna be good for this team, man. What you think?
I agree. I like that combo. I think we're gonna play that a lot against once we get like adjusted to it against
Yeah.
teams that don't have the greatest defense. because then once you try to double somebody when you kick the ball, like you got guys that can beat one-on-one coverages, so they can just go into a straight drive of the ball if they aren't wide open. If you collapse on them, like I love it. I think it's going to be something special. Like it was something that we were really missing on this team as far as playmaking, and I don't think it's until it really happens and forms, people are going to appreciate it for what it is. We can have three playmakers on the floor at the same time now, so we'll see, man. I'm
Everybody else
ready.
can do it. They got multiple playmakers. Why we
Yeah,
can't do it?
I'm ready.
All right, man. VIP said we said that they will play better without KP, and they did. They did.
They still have the team under the best team in the East under 100 points.
Under 100 points. Said faster and more efficient. Yeah, because when
Yeah.
you had KP in there, you had to like King said before. You got to stop. You got to post them up. You got to try to struggle to get it down to him. And I don't know how many times that the other person behind him was knocking the ball away from him as he trying to post up. He can't position. All that stuff, man. So yeah, you're right.
Bertans is going to do almost everything KP can do as far as offensively, and he's going to do it for half of the price. And his contract is called a bad contract. That was the
Yep.
reason why I had no problem getting rid of Kristaps Porzingis, because we could find another guy that could do. That's why I wanted what's his name from Cleveland, Laurie Marketing. I wanted him to take over Kristaps Porzingis' spot. I'm fine with Laurie Marketing doing what Kristaps Porzingis is supposed to do. I'm fine with Laurie Marketing doing with what Kristaps Porzingis currently did when he was here on the team. If you're paying a guy to do that a less amount, that's fine. My issue has always been KP making as much money as he did, doing what he does. He didn't do enough for that money. So Bertans dropping down, shooting 7 threes a game, dropping three of them a game or whatever, maybe 4 of 8 or whatever. I'm fine with that. I'm fine paying him the money
Yeah,
doing it. I think it's going to be a big asset.
I am too for sure, man. All right, man. Pavel said the Latvian. What was it? Where's he from?
Latvian,
The
Latvian, like
Latvian laser
KP,
flamethrower. Yeah, we switched one for another, huh? The
the
DC
DC sniper.
sniper, Lee Harvey Oswald, Mr. Flannel. I really want to see Bertans and Reggie on it. Yeah, we just talked about that on the floor at the
At the same
same
time.
time. Yeah, man, that'd be nice. You get Luka that many shooters, man. Jesus. Now
Yeah.
remember, Luka had one shooter in Seth. Just
Hmm.
imagine you have two of them guys shooting about 40%, man, out there.
Yeah.
That's
And
gonna
you
be
got
nasty,
and
man.
you got two other guys that are decent shooters in Dodo and Maxi. So
Yeah,
I'm down, man. I like it.
me too. Pavlos also said what I like about Bertans was he didn't just stand there. Yeah, he
Yep.
would make cuts if the guards got stuck, and he made a good pass to Dorian, who threw to Brunson for an open three. Man, look, if you guys, you might want to go back and look at Bertans' game in San Antonio. The dude moves very, very well without the ball. Think of him as like a 6'10", um what's the boy name that played for us that shot the ball.
Peja,
No. Well, yeah, Page moved without the ball too, but McDermott.
Big
Remember how
buckets.
McDermott played for us?
Uh-huh.
McBucket, yeah.
Doug McBuckets.
Um, the way he moves without the ball, that's what you really need. You need somebody like that not only can move well without the ball, like say, Josh Green and guys like that move well without the ball, but he moves well without the ball and can shoot.
Man.
So
It's
that's
a flick.
dangerous. Yeah.
It's a flick of the wrist too. Like he just puts that
And,
ball up and just flicks. It's like
and
whoop.
he releases it so high, man, at the
Yeah.
highest point. You can't stop it, bro. You can't block it. It's just listen. Like I said, I figured he was gonna look good for the Mavericks, man, because he hasn't played with anybody like Luka.
Yeah.
Like I said before, there's no disrespect to Bradley Beal, but Luka is a different beast. This guy's looking to set you up. And when you got a guy like Bertans playing with a guy like Luka who commands a lot of double teams, like he did tonight,
Mm-hmm.
you saw what happened. The guy gave you 12 points in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, he's a flamethrower. He flicks the wrist, quick release like Kristaps Porzingis had, but his isn't the way his arc is like not like bricks. He doesn't produce bricks, I
Yeah,
should
he
say,
has what
like
was that?
KP
What was
does.
that A word you used?
What his arc and his
Oh,
shot? Yeah,
arc. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he
Because
has his arc. He
KP had it.
doesn't just shoot straight line drive and produce bricks. So I think it's going to be a big pickup, man. I think the guy is going to be a guy moving out there at the power forward position, sniping. And
And on top
Dodo,
of that,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say, and on top of that, it's kind of go back to what we were talking about. It's easier to move these guys compared to KP.
Yep.
KP had that 34, 35 mil, which was harder to move. Now you got these guys playing the way they're playing. So if you do want to move them, it'd be easier to move them with their production matching their pay compared to KP. So that's why this is also important. Not saying I'm not jumping the gun and saying let's get rid of them. I'm just saying
Yeah.
for the future, if they do want to make a certain move, you now have the pieces to do that
Yes.
with their production and their pay is lining up compared to KP, whose pay was up here, but production was way down here. You know what I'm saying? So that
Simple.
that's another thing to think about.
It's as simple as this, bro. If Bertans shoots 40% as a Maverick the rest of the year, he'll be an asset. Somebody want him in a trade.
There you go. There you
Simple as
go.
that. If he shoots
Exactly.
40% for the rest of the year with the Mavericks, somebody will want him in a trade at his contract.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Ever since today. All right, said free throws was a negative. Yeah, man. They definitely were negative. You know, it's just crazy to me, man. Dallas has always been a good free throw shooting team in the Dirk era.
Yep.
It's like as soon as Dirk left, they just forgot to shoot free throws. I don't know what's up with that, man.
It's because the guy that shoots the most free throws is your superstar. So Luka struggles at free throws. The team struggles at free throws. Dirk was great at free throws. The team was great at free throws.
Makes sense, man. It makes sense. All right, man. JC family. He said just stopping by to show respect to the both of you, both of the hosts. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Bro.
He also says hello, everyone in the chat. What's good, everybody?
GGs.
Yeah, we knew what you meant, Ever. We knew what you meant. All right, man.
Yeah.
Sonic Mixer says, I think this team is one solid center away. I think that's what King was just saying. Solid center from being a contender. Give me just a decent rim protector. Yep, I said that. Decent role to catch the lob game. Yep, an average 3-point percentage, and we're golden. Give Miles Turner a call. I don't know if you knew, man, please subscribe to the channel. But listen, me and King have been on that bandwagon, man, ever since we found out they were trying to trade Miles Turner. He is the perfect piece to go with this team right now. Like you said, everything you just said is what we've been highlighting. He's a very good 3-point shooter. He's somebody that, like we said, no disrespect to the White Pal. He's not scaring anybody on the perimeter. You know where he's going. If you get a guy like that, you're playing 5-on-5 now. Because guess what? He can space the floor. And that gives Luka so much room, man, to drive to the basket. Like it was before, where he can just have that one-on-one going to the basket. And now people are easily double teaming because you have a guy out there that's not a threat on the perimeter. All he's gonna do is set you a pick and he's gonna roll to the basket. But if you had a Miles Turner who not only can do that pick and roll, can do the pick and pop, he's a good defensive rim protector. Matter of fact, not good, great rim protector. He's underrated in my opinion.
Also, last thing, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say last thing he didn't throw in there in the comments is a rebounder.
Yes.
Miles Turner is a rebounder. He's a guy that's going to get us about almost 15 rebounds a game, possibly.
Yeah. Like I said, I would love to have Miles Turner, bro. That's a perfect center for this team, man. Perfect center for this team.
Yep. Been saying it for the longest.
All right, man. Let's see. Pavel says Mavs will have competition for Lopez. Celtics and Warriors are targeting him. Damn it, Pavel. Are you serious? Wait, why are they missing Draymond? That's why.
Yeah, I still think the Mavs can get him. I think the Mavs got to basically tell him that Mavs got to make him a starter.
No, they ain't not gonna start.
I know. Then they're not gonna get him. Mavs got to make it.
He's not starting for the Celtics or the Warriors either, because you got Looney for the Warriors and you got Tom Lord for the Celtics, so they're not starting for them either.
The Warriors, though, I feel like he'll get more time. I don't know. I feel like the Mavs. You're right. They just gotta. I feel like he can get the most time with the Mavs.
I just about to say, all three of them teams, Dallas will give you some time because we have those guys have centers that are starting. We don't have a center at all.
But Robin may end up starting. If he plays like any type of decent quality center position minutes, he may end up starting. Like I think he has a chance to compete for it at least here.
But who's he starting over though?
Dwight Powell.
You think they'll take Dwight? They trust Dwight because he's been with this team for a while over Lopez. Lopez is a very solid. He'd be a very solid bench player for us.
I don't think
in our back pocket.
So I don't think he starts right away. What I'm saying is when he comes and he plays, if he's playing against those big guys and he's the guy that's actually giving them trouble and giving buckets, over his little hook shot he got. He got a little hook shot that he got. and he does a
Yeah.
little something with that, he can start for this team. I don't see why they would let the white power continue starting. They put him on the bench before, and then
Oh yeah.
tried to work it a little with KP. So if I don't think he would start right away, but I think he'd have the chance to compete for a starting position if he came and did the little things we expect him to do: grab rebounds, defend, and then give us a little something in the post. Why not?
Yeah, because man, we definitely could use him. I know for a fact he'll get more playing time here. All right, man. VIP says Boston versus Philly. Dang, 135 to
Yeah,
87.
that was horrible, man.
Embiid MVP? No way. Hey, man. They did make a trade and lost most of their players, man. They key acquisition ain't even play today. So
What's month? What month is this? February. Luka got to get. So this is what's about to happen, y'all. Luka Doncic is about to get player of the month, right? After this month is over, he's gonna play the rest of this month, go hard, get player of the month, and that's where the MVP conversation gonna start. He gotta get his player of the month.
I think he can get player of the month.
I think he can too.
All right, man. Ever since today, he said it's too hard for Bo to get back on defense.
Yeah,
He said
Boban.
after missing shots.
Yep.
Uh, like I said, man, look, y'all. Let's give him time. Let's give him time. I know he doesn't have a reputation of playing defense. I understand. His strength is definitely scoring and shooting. You know what I'm saying? So let's give him time to get acclimated. Because look, Luka also had like a King address. Luka also had the reputation of not playing defense, and look at Luka now. So let's give him time, man. Get used to the team. Get used to the defensive scheme that Jason Kidd has implemented with this team, and let's see what he can do. Because Bertan is a little bit quicker than I thought he was.
No, I don't think he's talking about Bertans, real. He's talking about Boban. I think he's saying that's why Boban shouldn't be playing, because it's hard for him to get back on defense after missed shots. I'm like, that's why. No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. We need a big man bad though, man. That's all. Like I said a million times. I'm not saying he played 30 minutes. I'm just saying, just in those games like against Zubac, just let him body him a little bit, kind of get physical with him. Cause we don't have nobody else down there to do that. Zubac's not gonna pull you out. He going down there in the post. So that's easier for Boban to defend that compared to say like a Joel Embiid or something. Which they did put him against Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid can be more on the perimeter than Zubac can. But they played him against Joel more than they did Zubac, which I don't understand. That'd be more the player that they should play him against, because he's a guy that's going to do nothing but stay in the paint the whole time.
I think that they don't play him with Zubac because it'll cancel the effect of what they try to do. When they do the pick and roll, Luka tries to get Zubac on him. I feel like Boban is so slow that Zubac can actually get off that switch and get back to Boban, and whoever's guarding, Luke at the time, and get back on to him as well. Like, it's just a hard. Boban is a gimmick. It's no disrespect. I love you, Boban, but he's a gimmick player. It's the reason why he's not
right now, man. He's doing a lot of cussing, man.
I'm sorry, I love him, but it's basically we sprinkling sugar on what, like with these centers. So
yeah,
it's like we just need another center. It is what it is.
We definitely need another center, man. Jesus, it's very glaring. All right, Lai said, I agree with you, Real. Robin Lopez would be perfect for our playoff run, but getting him will be hard. If we want to get past the first round, or all teams will use the same tactic against us, our small ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm nervous, because we saw today the Miami Heat tried to use their third string center the way that the Clippers did Zubac. And it's like, that scares the hell out of me when we get to the playoffs, because in the playoffs you're going to focus on one team for 4 out of 7 games, and you're trying to take away the team's strength, and you're trying to exploit their weaknesses. And right now our weakness is not having a big man, and I am nervous as heck right now, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, like you said, I hope we can get a big man here in the buyout market or something, man. A serviceable big man that we can use. Not like, I know I said we got Boban sitting on the bench, but they're not using him. Get us a serviceable big man, man. Somebody that we can add to this rotation. Like I said, I would love to have Robin Lopez, man. If they can get him off the buyer's market.
I agree, but it may be part of their plan to just let the center try to do that and get the rest of the team out of their flow. Because again, we beat the number 1 team in the East. With whatever thing they were doing, or game plan they were doing, Eric Spoelstra had drawn up. the Mavericks still went ahead and beat them. So it's been like this all year round, and they found a way to deal with it somehow. So I mean, I'd like it to be solidified so that we wouldn't have to worry about it. But I, I don't think having a big man or doing that big man strategy guarantees you beat the Mavericks. They go different gimmicks. They went Joel Embiid. They went with the what is it zone defense, and that shut them down. It's just the whole. This team is just playing great team defense right now. Like Jason Kidd has the not really everybody doesn't have to really give so much energy on individual defense. They play team defense, running, cutting off a guy, switching real quick. Like I love the way they're playing right now on defense. So I do think a big guy would solidify us as a contender. Like I think a big guy would make the Mavericks like I don't think the NBA would be able to not talk about us. I think we'd be one of the teams that a lot of guys would think would be possibly champions. But right now, without that big man and playing with his team, I still think we're a decent contender in the Western Conference to get to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, you might be right. All right, man. Let's see. VIP says D Mosley must be pissed off.
I don't know.
Who's D Mosley?
I don't know. I'm thinking I don't know, VIP. Let us know who D Mosley is.
Yeah, who's D Mosley, man? And then ever says and Tim. He's probably talking about
Yeah, Tim Hardaway
Tim
probably
Jericho.
upset, he said,
Yeah,
because Spencer Dinwiddie and all that. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all don't forget about Tim Hardaway Jr. I know he's been underwhelming and all that, but he's going to be another piece added to this team in the playoff run. That's all I just keep saying. It's not about him being great and all that, but a guy that can come be a flamethrower at certain times, just coming into the team in the playoffs as far as doing something. And I think that's going to be a big piece if we do get him as well.
all right, man. VIP also says Goji, 16-year NBA experience. Who is that?
I don't know either. VIP, you giving us new names today, VIP.
Yeah, it's got a lot of new names. I don't know who some of these people are. VIP says Mavs should go for big. Yeah, man. Like I said, we've been
That's
talking about it. Yeah, they definitely should go for a big man for sure. All right, Mad players need to expect roll by roll, except roll by roll. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they will, man. They will. Like I said, you just added two players who aren't used to maybe Bertans, but not Spencer Dinwiddie. You came from two different offensive schemes that where it was like, okay, you dominated the ball. Now you're coming to a team where there's a guy, you got two guys who handle the ball a little bit more. So now you have to get yourself prepared. You have to try to find a way to adapt your skill set to this team the way it's running right now. So yeah, they are, man. Just give them time, especially if you want to win. You see, you're coming into a winning situation, so you're gonna have to adapt.
I think they're gonna stagger Luka and JB's minutes less now. I think they're gonna start taking them out the game at the same time and letting them play at the same time more. And letting
Yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie just start running that second unit like JB used to do when they would stagger and
They
switch
and
and
they
all
and they
like
did
that.
that at one point in this game. They let him run the
Yeah,
offense. Yeah, I
I
like
think
that.
it's going to be JB. The way Spencer plays to let him go out there and get his playmaking, his assists, his buckets, and all that with the second unit, so nobody's really in his way while he's doing his thing. I think they're going to let him
Yeah.
do that. That's my opinion. What I think is going to happen.
No, you might be right, bro. I think I agree with you on that one. All right, man. VIP says West show the power
Yeah,
today.
the West wins. I'm on the East Coast though, man, so I can't go too hard.
Uh
But
huh.
y'all did be the East team today, number one team in the East.
Number one team. You are very welcome. We send you the pictures. Yeah, yeah, man. I might have to see the pictures, man. Definitely have to see the pictures. All right, let's see. Amount says just looked up the suspected buyout centers. Okay, here we go. And power forward. Derek Favors, Robin Lopez, Tristan Thompson, DeAndre Jordan. Power forwards are Paul Millsap, Serge Ibaka, Mike Scola, and Thaddeus Young.
Robin Lopez,
Maybe Derek Favors.
if Dark Favors is he undersized though?
He's 6'10".
16, yeah. I want a 7 footer. So Robin Lopez will be my first option. Um, and then I'm gonna toss up between DeAndre Jordan and Serge Ibaka.
Say, man, watch your mouth, man. Watch
I
your mouth.
know. I don't want DeAndre because I think DeAndre might just be done. So I'm scared of that. But
Yeah,
he has the
DeAndre's
size.
done, man.
Yeah, but he has the size over those guys. And then Serge Ibaka, I feel like could fit a role, but I feel like at this point he can't really play anymore. Like he might be done as well as far
Mm-hmm.
as giving you consistent minutes. So yeah, it's really Robin Lopez. I think the Mavs just go after the guy, like the one guy we really need. Just don't even worry about the rest of the guys and just go hard for Robin Lopez and bring him in here. That's my
For
opinion.
me, maybe like I said, Robin Lopez for sure. It's a toss up between Derek Favors, maybe Tristan Thompson.
Tristan, though, I'm scared of Tristan on offense, though, man.
Derek Favors at least shoot like a little mid rangers.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's either Derek Favors or Robin Lopez for me, man. All
yeah,
right.
it's just Robin Lopez for me, really. I'm gonna go with that one.
All right, bro. Law said, "Bring on Dragic. We're not good enough to turn down talent." Dang, it's,
Great.
yeah, is he right? But yeah, you right. You right, bro. We definitely could definitely. Like I said, I think we're all curious to see how that will look with Luka, man. I think that's really what everybody want to see. All right, man. Law says regarding what you said, Real. I feel Harden and KD started the whole changing ship for chips bars. No bars.
He gave you bars.
Because of them, people are just normalizing it when it really is hurting their career, just hurting careers. Yeah, I gotta agree, man. Like I said, kind of lost respect for Harden, man. Especially if KD is one of the easiest players to play with. Like the dude doesn't demand the ball. He could score 30 points with two shots. You know what I'm saying? That's how the dude's probably one of the most efficient scorers in the history of NBA. And you jump ship because of Kyrie. It's like, bro, that you came there for KD. Like you have a guy who's a top two player in the league, man. That's who you need to be trying to focus on. Don't worry about Kyrie because obviously Kyrie not playing every game, so you don't have to worry about him. You still have other talent around you plus KD, man. You focus on KD, but like I said, he's already shown before when things get hard, he wants to jump ship. He wants it very very easy for him. So there you go.
Hot take. I don't think KD affects winning as much as everybody say he does. So that's why I don't
Mm.
put him as the best player in the world and stuff like that in that conversation. There's a
I I,
reason
I,
why he never
I
was.
still thought LeBron was the best player, but
Yeah, there's a reason why he's not. He wasn't better than LeBron all those years. I think KD really. I mean, he's better as a playmaker now than he was before when he first started. But he's still not at a level like last year in the playoffs when he was dropping those triple doubles, 40-point triple doubles and all. That's what LeBron had do throughout a whole playoff to take a Cleveland team, to a finals and all, like things like that. We'd see it every game and all. And he would have to do it one game to be tired. Like, I can't keep doing this. I just
yeah,
don't think he affects winning as much on that level. And two, I question KD's leadership. He's never been, he's always been kind of the beta on a team. That goes back to Russell Westbrook. That's why most players on that team and all respected Russell Westbrook. Not even, I know we see Russell Westbrook now and all, but there was a reason they called KD a cupcake and all that because KD didn't want to take on that leadership role. There's a reason why Kendrick Perkins would give love to Russell Westbrook and not give love to KD at first because Russ would want to take that leadership role back then. KD went on to another team, already had a leader in Draymond Green and got his two chips, and that's why people don't see him as great as they are. And then basically he went to Kyrie's team. Kyrie was the man that set that whole squad up, saying that was the place we're gonna go play. That's near my hometown. He went there, and then he's still just saying I don't want to be involved, and I talk to guys and all, make guys do stuff or tell them to do stuff and be accountable. So that's why I never consider him the best player in the NBA. But yes, I agree with what you guys say about Harden. And Harden just chokes. I tell you about patterns all the time. Harden chokes all the time in the playoffs. I watch James Harden. We don't even got to talk about like Golden State Warriors and all. My biggest gripe against James Harden, I think, was the game against the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs. Yep, that was embarrassing, and I will never let him forget that. And he still hasn't won a championship or enough to be demanding as much as he does.
Shots fired. Man, you sure you got any more bullets in there, man? You've been shooting, man. You've been doing a lot of shooting.
A lot of snipers on the team, man. I got to be ready.
I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, man. VIP says, real, you are right. 101%. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Oh, what's up, King? I didn't know you was on the show. I'm sorry.
Man,
My bad.
it's not hard being right about Seth. I ain't even anything else. Steph Curry was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Seth was definitely amazing, man. Damn, can we not bring up Seth's name no more, man? I miss Seth, man. But hey, you know what? We got Got Bertans now, man. I think I'm gonna do a little bit better, man. Got a 16 Seth now. We got 16 Seth. All right, man. RCA says got to stream about 40 minutes late, so just gonna say Rails hat is flames and Maxi is Matumbo vibes. Yes, sir.
It is. His
Maxi
head is flame.
he said Maxi was damn near doing this tonight, man, instead of doing this. So give it up to Maxi, man. Yeah, I had to put the red on today for two reasons. Of course, we just had Valentine's Day. Plus, we dominated the Heat today on defense,
Heat.
man.
We was on fire. Heat.
Yes, sir.
I
All
love
right,
beating the
man.
Heat. I love beating Miami Heat too, y'all. Just in
I
case
like
y'all
beating
know.
this iteration, man, because everybody looks at them as being like a top 5 team in the league, not just the East, but in the league. And for you to do what you did against them, being a dominant defensive team, and in Miami, there you go. All
Bro,
right, man. RCA said, "Oh, so go
Miami.
ahead."
Hold on, before you go, Miami has 3 championships. One of those is Dirk Nowitzki's. That's why I love beating Miami.
Facts. All right, man. RCA says now gonna rewind and watch from the get. Big ups, Glow Gang. Yes, sir. Glow Gang. All right, man. Let's see. What we got NBA experts are.
Trash.
Hey, it depend on who you listen to. VIP. A lot of national. We've gotten into that before, man. I think y'all go back and look at one of our we talk NBA shows, man. We talked about that, man. It's just I'm not really a big fan of national media. But VIP also said Glow Sun Sports, great show. Appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. We do it for y'all, man. We definitely do it for y'all. All right, VIP also said Spencer Dinwiddie 5 assists today. What we like, what we most like. Yeah. Like I said, he was just trying to get a feel for the game today, man. So it was pretty good for him to go out there and get the assist, man, to kind of show like, yeah, look, I'm trying to do my part here.
Yeah.
And he could have easily came out here and jacked the ball up, 15, 16 times today, man, which is probably about around the numbers of attempts he'll probably get a game, you would say. But for him to go out and do it that way by getting the assists and stuff, man, look, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. What you say, man?
Who do we play next? We got like I don't want to say a free bingo space, but is it like somebody?
Nah, we play New Orleans.
New Orleans next.
7
Okay.
o'clock.
I think
looked up this time before the show started, so
I think Spencer will go off in that game. He should.
I think he will too.
I don't think the defense should be that serious. No, I think he should be able to. This will be a game where he'll go. He should go score.
Yeah, that's the game right there. That is the game. All right, man. Amount says Rare just said it. Boban's slow, but he's also an underrated bucket, not just down low, but in the post. Yeah, like I said, you're not asking Boban to play 30 minutes. Like I said before, you just want him to kind of just add a body. Because what are we asking for right now? We ask for a body, and you have a body on your bench. We really got to find out why Kid don't play Boban, bro.
Defense, man. Kid is all about defense. Rick Carlisle was all about offense. Rick Carlisle played Boban. Jason Kidd's all about defense.
Are you allowed to say negative things about Rick Carlisle?
I mean, I don't know if it was negative. Him being I thought he's a guru at offense.
I think this is, you gotta speak glowingly of him, man. You know how some people do, man. All right. VIP, where is Marquise Chris? How's his condition? I think he's still hurt. VIP.
Yeah.
He was in street clothes the last game I saw. I didn't pay attention to him on the sideline today. I don't know if he traveled with the team, but he was in street clothes. Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he was in street clothes, but I don't know when he's going to be back.
I don't think anybody is really really hurt right now. I just think the team is deep. They're just letting guys, get their body back together. It's the benefit of having a deep team.
Yeah, it really is. Still need some body though. Still need a big body though. Mavs have to spread the floor and let Luka play the bigs off the floor in the pick and roll. Yeah, that's what they did to Zubas in the first Clipper game. They tried to do it in the second Clipper game, but it didn't work so well. I think Ty Lue was like, you know what, forget it. We're just gonna stick with it, man, and just tough it out. And Luka still had his points, but everybody else didn't show up in that game. So, but yeah, I think that's what they're banking on now. Luka does a lot of switching to get the big man off the court, man. That's probably our best bet right now, so we don't have a true center.
Yeah.
All right, man. Ever said, bro, with the braids, one of the realest NBA fans I heard in a while. Salute.
Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. King. Really
I tried,
salute to
man.
you.
I predicted the 51 point. If you ain't see that video,
Yeah, man. Go back and watch that video. He
before Luka
predicted
did
that,
it, I predicted a 50 pointer,
and he
and
predicted it against the Clippers too. So you got to
yeah,
remember that part. All right, man. It's maybe the last question right here, King.
let's do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, a little bit over an hour too. Not bad. Yeah, ESPN is out there doing their best in being a clickbaiting TMZ sport lies. Listen, I need you to go back and look at. I think you probably did. I think you're one of the ones. I think you watched our video. We talked the first. We talked NBA. We talked about that.
Yeah.
This is why I don't listen to the national media. I am a true diehard. Been a fan probably since not probably since birth. My pops was taking me to Mav games at the reunion arena. I was part of the reunion rowdies. Like I've been a Mav fan since the day I was born. You know what I'm saying? So the only people I listen to now if I want some very insightful information on my team, I listen to all the local sports guys that are here because we're those guys. A lot of our channels are heavily tied into the Mavericks because they sponsor the Mavericks here in Dallas, and so those are the guys I listen to. I rarely listen to ESPN unless King or one of the other guys from our Glow Suns production crew send me something or whatever, or send something to the group. I might just look at it with it, but I don't take any face value of anything the national media says. You don't watch this team enough, and by some of the comments that you make, you don't watch this team enough to know exactly what you're talking about. So that's why I don't listen to them. I listen to only the local circuit. If I do listen to a national guy, it's going to be either Mark Stein or Tim McMahon. Those are the only two national guys I listen to. Other than that, everything I listen to is local. You want
I
to add?
have to listen to more national stuff, obviously,
Oh
because I'm
yeah, of
from also
course you
here on the East Coast, guys. So, but I like watching national stuff because I like seeing what's being promoted about our superstar. I look at it like we have a guy that should be one of the upper echelon guys in the NBA. So I want him to be talked about as much as like a LeBron or a Jordan, somebody like that. I think would. So that's why I kind of get irritated by sometimes when Luka isn't getting the recognition he deserves because I think he's that great. Maybe not all the way there yet, but definitely on the way. Like you compare his first 4 years to just about anybody else, and he's up there. So it is what it is. I got to watch what I have to watch, but I hope it doesn't like take away his as I always say his first team All NBAs or something like that as far as in his
Yeah.
career. Just the little things that you do to nitpick greatness when we talk about like the greatest players of all time. The little things you say, oh, well, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, and I would hate for the media to change that narrative. So that is what I do. I watch it, but yeah, don't take it to heart. We know, like I tell everybody, what Luka Doncic does. We know what his team is. We just beat the number one team in the East again. Whoever, it don't matter. It seems like whoever is the number one team in the East, we beat them.
Taking them out.
So it is what it is. Y'all know what this team is about. Let's go win a playoff series and then change it around.
Yes, sir. Queen says, great chat tonight. Yeah, man, it was live today, man. We got a lot of new people in here, man. It was pretty
Always.
live today. Appreciate y'all, man. Really do. If you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe to the channel, guys. It would do us a huge favor, man, by subscribing to the channel. All right.
Amount. I say don't even read that. Don't even read that, bro.
Let me go ahead
Amount.
and read this out loud, slow in the Here we go. Did King just say free bingo space or free bagel space? There's a thing amount that there's a saying we use to say for each team, we say free bingo space. If y'all ever played bingo and you get your card, they give you that one free space in the middle. So we call the teams that we're supposed to beat, we call them free bingo spaces. And so
Amount.
after who was that we lost to, King? We said we're not saying free bingo space no more. It's
It was
OKC.
OKC in Orlando.
Yeah, when we lost OKC in Orlando, we kind of vowed not to ever say free bingo space again on this show, man. I kind of vowed not to say at the time that we barely beat Oklahoma. Not the last, or we lost the last game, but the game before that, we had barely beat them. And I was like, yo, I'm not saying free bingo space ever again. And so King was like, oh, free bingo space on those other two games, and then we ended up losing. So we said for sure, no more free bingo spaces on this show. And so yeah, that's what he was saying, free bingo space.
Amount. I'm sorry. I'm from Baltimore. Excuse my accent. Don't make fun of me, please. But also, I've been a Mad fan, just to piggyback on what you said earlier, for about a quarter of a century myself. So I'm maybe not as long as Rel have, but it's a long time being all the way over here in Baltimore.
All right, man. Pavel says national media or the corporate press. Dang, it's tough jumping. He said national media or the corporate press is trash across the board. Yes, sir. That's why I appreciate you guys showing so much. Congrats to the elusive 200 subs. Is way back in the rear view, halfway to 500 subs. Yeah, man. Like I said, we're definitely trying to grind, man. Trying to get more subscribers. We would like to be one of those top Mav podcast shows, man. Like a lot of the other people that y'all follow and watch. So we hopefully, man, with y'all, man, we can definitely get there. And we do appreciate the support that y'all give this channel, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes, I second that.
Ever says I'm pretty confident about the first round this year. How y'all feel about the second round? Oh man, King got us winning 5 championships in a row.
I mean, I don't think we so ever. I wouldn't be surprised we win a championship this year. Like I'm on that level of like not knowing who's really the team that's going to win it, other than Phoenix. Like if somehow Phoenix gets knocked out and some way in the playoffs and we don't expect, why not?
I'm gonna not fully saying I'm confident it's gonna happen, but I would say for sure, not for sure, but I would say if I had to say, probably Western Conference Finals.
First comments.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm close to that. I'm close to that
but
feeling
I,
about
I
what.
think I'm on board with King. I think we'll get out the first round though. I think we're good enough to get out the first round this year. All right, I just say, "What's up, Isaac?" He said, "Appreciate your opinions, boys. This channel is a hidden gem, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. Like I said,
Appreciate
guys, help get the word out, man. Share with your friends, share with your fellow Mad fans, man. Go ahead and just share this show and this channel, man, with your fellow Mad fans. We can definitely try to get ourselves out there a little bit more here. All right, man. VIP said LeBron wants to parade with the LA Rams. Yeah, man, I saw that, man.
you.
I don't.
He LeBron, man. Let him do what he want to do. Why he drink
Yeah,
his
again,
wine?
you know how it is though, man. Folks gonna be killing them, man, for that
Yeah,
comment.
it is what it is. It's LeBron, though, man. Come on. The guy just
Exactly.
passed what all time playoff and regular season
Yeah,
points.
regular season, yeah.
Come on, man. Let that man do what he want to do. I'm done.
Exactly. All right, Mount says, "Nah, I just thought you might have been throwing a little shade at Cincinnati." Oh,
Nah, man.
no shade, man. No, this like I said, this was kind of for two reasons. We just had Valentine's Day, and then on top of that, had to show that our dominance against the Heat. You got their colors, so with our mass symbol on there, so yeah, so definitely a shot towards that team.
And I definitely wasn't saying Bengals, so I wasn't throwing no shade at Cincinnati. No.
Oh, they talking about that? Okay, I think talking about the hat. I think talking about. Man, I don't know why we said Cincinnati. So I think about the Cincinnati Reds. This is where I kind of thought my
You like
mind
old
went.
baseball.
Yeah, so baseball. He said to celebrate with live parade for night. Yeah, man. Come on, LeBron. Now I could see that maybe the Dodgers and the Dodgers have their parade. So I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't know how you would work that one in. They won the championship 3 years ago now.
Nah, what was it? It ain't even been a year yet, I don't think. In real time.
Well, what did they won 3 years ago?
It's been 3 years. I thought
Oh,
they
it's
won.
bubble like 3 years ago now.
When was the last? Well, it's been about 2 years now, actually.
Two
It's been
years.
about 2 years, I think. We're in real time, I think, because they won the bubble championship where everything had to be rushed in.
Yeah.
So that was late in the year. So I don't even think it's been 3 years yet. No,
Oh, okay.
I think it's been two. I think when the season started, it wasn't even 1 year, or it was just that 1 year.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. I lost track all the time. All this.
But it's been 2 years ago as far as if we're going by seasons. It's been 2 years ago they won the championship before Milwaukee won it.
Oh, good. And the VIP said, "Is he missing party time?" I guess he is, man. I don't know. I don't know why he made that comment as if
And
like
LeBron and them always partying. What you know? Why y'all think he would wear them shades too? Y'all know
he
what's
weren't
up.
he wearing no shade at the Super Bowl too, man.
He would always wear them shades. Bron a party hard.
All right, man. I think that's gonna probably do it, guys. Man, listen, we got a lot of people watching today. We appreciate y'all, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us on another late one, man. We will be back on Thursday night after the Mavs play the New Orleans Pelicans. King, is that a free bingo space?
No, it's not a free bingo space, but it is a win.
Okay, all right, you got to win. All right, just making sure, man. I just want to see. I'm just making sure if you want to bring that phrase back, man. If you,
No,
if you bring it back, I'll let you
no,
bring it back. I'm just gonna be very careful on my words when I choose to use it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
never
that's all
again.
I'm saying. We got one more came in. Raymond said, "Y'all feel like we're getting past the first round with our defense or what?" Yeah. We definitely do, Raymond. We definitely do.
Yes, sir.
Even with even with a lack of a big man, I think we are. I'm so nervous, man. That big man part gonna make me lose some sleep, man.
I think we're one of the best teams in the West, and I think a big man, like I said, puts us at that upper echelon contender, where
Yeah,
we're looked at as the guys that should win the championship. I think that's what a big man can do for us.
I agree. All right, man. VIP says cheers. Appreciate that,
Cheers,
VIP. Appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, guys, that's gonna probably do it for us.
cheers.
With that being said, listen, if you guys are new, if you're brand spanking new to the channel, to the show, to watching We Talk Mavs, if you enjoy Maverick content, guys, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you know whenever we're getting ready to drop another hot one for your head top. So go ahead and do that for us, guys. Also, if you enjoyed the content tonight, guys, can y'all please do us a huge, huge favor and hit that like button so that'll help with the algorithm here on YouTube. Still trying to get our show out. I see we got a lot more subscribers that came in, man. So we definitely appreciate that. Like I think it was Pavel that said, or VIP one, I can't remember. I'm sorry. They were talking about us passing the elusive 200, kind of getting close to our halfway point of getting to 500. Yeah, we're definitely trying to get there, man. Our goal, like King, I think King just stepped our goal up a little bit more to 1,000. He's trying to get to a first 1,000
1,000,
subscribers
1,000 subscribers.
for 1,000 subscribers, guys. So listen, with you guys' help, we definitely can get there, man. We definitely appreciate, like I said, the support, the love y'all guys are showing in the comment section, guys, and then our comments on YouTube and all that stuff, man. We definitely appreciate that. Um, and also, guys, on Twitter, I know a few of y'all guys started following us, so we appreciate that. You guys, matter of fact, let me move this out the way. My bad, man. I'm being rude. Talk Mavs down here at the bottom, man. Here, that's our Twitter. So, guys, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. You guys can conversate with us on there too. Any type of Mav content, any type of Mav topics. I know a lot of you guys already do that already, and we do appreciate that. Any type of Mav topics y'all want to bring up, man, y'all hit us up on there. We want to get to the point, like whatever conversation we have on there, like you got a question or a comment or whatever, we not only can address it to you guys on there, but we also can address it here on the show with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody's opinion on it or whatever. So we're definitely trying to get to that point too. So you guys go ahead and follow us on Twitter, man, and go ahead and interact with us on there. King, is there anything else that I'm missing, man, before we roll?
Let's go, Mavs.
You said let's go Heat.
Never, never that.
All right, just testing your loyalty, man. Just testing your. Y'all keep grinding, man. Y'all got it, man. Appreciate it, Raymond, man. We definitely appreciate it. We're definitely trying, man. We're definitely trying.
I
All right.
don't. I do have one more thing. My brother, my younger brother, he actually is the biggest Miami Heat fan I know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Did you talk to him?
so yes, I didn't talk to him yet. So we go back and forth about like championships, that playoff series, 06, 11. And it's been like a rivalry since then. I love the guys on Miami, but I'll never give them love because of Dallas, the team. So yeah, I got to talk some trash to him. I can't wait to do that. So if he's watching this show, took that out.
Yes, sir. Go mad, like he said. All right, guys. Like I said, we will be back on Thursday night after the New Orleans Pelicans game. Dallas plays New Orleans, I believe, at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock. Well, what time is it there, King? 8 o'clock
If
your
it's
time?
7 Central, would be 8. Yep, 8
8
Eastern.
your time. So yeah, so we will probably have the post game show probably around the same time. It depend, man. Like I said, it depends on how my day goes. It was kind of a little bit late tonight, man, because I just had a long day. So probably around maybe 10:30, hopefully. So we'll just see how that goes. So with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, and we will catch you guys here on Thursday, same Mav time, same Mav channel. Hold on, somebody just sent
She
me
was just saying
that.
the time. Appreciate you, big.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, Queen. Appreciate that. All right, we will catch you guys later. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs.
Peace.